It is the age of Aquarius. After all. Oh my goddess. Can you believe? How's it going out there? I'm coming on here today to say hey to everyone and to send you a little bit of love. Saturn enters Aquarius on March 21st. Those of you in the astrology community have known that this has been coming. Saturn is the planet of adulting, of responsibility. So right now we're being called to take responsibility for humanity. We're feeling it. It's coming. We're also being asked to step up to the plate of our higher self, Saturn, in relationship to the community. So right now we have this meditation that is upon us. And this is the shift that's happening right as we move into Aries season. But before we get there, we're still in the depth of the ocean that is Pisces. And so this is a time for us to really utilize the energy of prayer and universal compassion. Pisces, the deep well, the deep empathy, allowing us ourselves to fully feel and channeling that emotion through a devotional prayer for peace. And so even if just for today, as we're in this third quarter moon is in Sagittarius, intuitive understanding of the world at large, Sagittarius moon, is squaring Pisces, right? Conscious awareness of our emotion, of universal compassion. It's a third quarter moon, so this is a time where we are closing everything up. We are finishing everything up from this previous cycle, breaking things down, reevaluating, and that is all to prepare us for the waning crescent, which is a time where we are slowing down, going within, making space for our breath, making space for our body. And so whatever it is that you're moving through today at this time, getting things in order so that the end of this Pisces season, we can really go in and do the work. And that work is internal. And so as we move into Capricorn moon, which will be, I think it starts on Sunday. Was that tomorrow? I'm a little mixed up with all the days right now. Sunday or Monday. I have my ephemeris here. I'm going to pull it out. But as the moon goes into Capricorn, the moon is going to be transiting Mars in Capricorn, Jupiter in Capricorn, Saturn, and Pluto. So we're going to have a lot come up from the surface around these themes. And then on March 18th, Jupiter and Pluto meet in the sky for the first of 3 times this year. Jupiter is expansion. Pluto is the underworld. So the expansion of the underworld in relationship to our government, Capricorn, and the environment. So this is a time for us to really go internal and to utilize the power of prayer, but also utilize the power of music and singing. And as we enter Saturn and Aquarius, it's also a time for us to recommit to community. And I just witnessed a beautiful moment that was posted. Aaron Aquarian posted, Full-Time Witch posted a video of people in Italy that have been quarantined, and they're all out on their balconies and they are doing a concert with each other and just singing. So right now, I have been really connected to a lot of people. I've been on the phone like all day. It's been so nice to be able to connect. Right now, I'm actually, on March 1st, I came up to the woods in Northern California. I was called up here to work on my book, and now I'm starting to see the deeper importance of me being here kind of away so that I can be more of support for you. I'm an Aquarius Sun, Aquarius rising, so the Saturn transit is going to be, really activating my rising potential to step up into my authority, Saturn. And so right now, this is the first video I've ever done. So I'm planning on doing more videos, perhaps astro updates as we move through this energy, maybe a little bit of meditation for embodied health, all the goods. So if you're interested in staying in touch with me at this time, I'm going to be offering deep discounts on readings. I'm going to be offering free guided meditations And you can sign up for my newsletter. There is a link in the bio, and I am here to support you all. And so if there's any way that you think that I can be a better support for you at this time, let me know, because I'm here for you. So here we see it's March 2020. I like to itch my nose when I get nervous, so I keep feeling this need to itch my nose. But, you know, it's interesting because right now we're being told not to touch our face. And I just want to say that it is okay for you to touch yourself. It's okay for you to touch your body. Make sure you're washing your hands, yes. And as you wash your hands, acknowledge that they're an extension of the heart. But also, it's safe for us to touch ourselves. So I just want to remind, if anyone needs to hear that, I just want to remind you of that. So the moon moves into Capricorn on March 16th in the evening. And so today is March 14th. So that's Monday. And then is there March 18th, and then the moon moves into Aquarius on March 19th. And so as the moon shifts into Aquarius, then we become deeply aware of humanity, deeply aware of the power that we hold to expand our consciousness through the power of collective intention. And so as we're going into this waning phase, Capricorn moon, Aquarius moon, Pisces moon, this is the end of the cycle, and this is the only time that it really happens because we're going into Aries season, and we'll have the Aries new moon that will be on March 24th. And this is a very powerful Aries new moon because it will be at the same degree, the 4th degree, hanging out with Chiron and Black Moon Lilith in Aries. Chiron is the planet of the wounded healer. Right now, we are all healing as individuals. We're healing our birthrights, what it is that we came to this planet to do, acknowledging the power that our ancestors hold in this is so important too, because the people that came before us to carve out a path led us to a moment of individuation that we have here now. And so it's also about calling upon the strength of those that came before us to usher in the new, whatever that may be. And so Black Moon Lilith is here too. This is the placement of the wild parts of ourself that have been repressed by our modern patriarchal society. So as we come up to the Aries new moon, there is going to be a lot of wild energy. People are going to be feeling a little bit more primal, and there's going to be wounds. And so it is a time for us to really reconnect with the soul growth of Aries, which is to be an embodiment of your right to be here on this planet. And so we know that this is coming, but we also know that we're still here at the tail end of Pisces. And so right now it's not as much about taking action as it is about quieting the mind to reconnect with your seat within yourself, the soul. So I'm here to remind you of that, and I hope in some ways this is helping you navigate these times. I know for me, astrology is a really powerful tool for me to make sense of this world that we live in, and to also allow for, I'm like picturing like walls of a canal, allowing my thoughts to have a constructive form to flow through. And astrology is connected to Aquarius, and astrology is going to be a really important tool for us as Saturn enters Aquarius, as Jupiter enters Aquarius in 2021, and as Pluto enters Aquarius in 2022. So astrology is a vocabulary that gives us an objective perspective of the situation so that we can realign with a more higher and uniting truth. And it's my hopes that in some way that this is offering you that right now. Aquarius rules over the nervous system, so let's take a moment to tune into the nervous system. And so you can allow yourself to get into your body. You can roll the shoulders up towards the ears and then down. Breathing into the nervous system, sending love here. And then exhale. It's safe for you to feel your emotions. It's safe for you to feel your emotions. Say that to yourself. It's safe for me to feel my emotions. Whoever needs to hear that right now, breathe that into the body and notice what parts of yourself are resistant to feeling that, to believing that. It's not something that our culture teaches us, but it is safe for you to feel your emotions. particularly at this time, it's really important. I particularly have been feeling it right in the morning when I wake up. I woke up this morning and my heart was just aching. And right now we're working on a project called Zodiac Emoji, and the blue heart emoji came out of nowhere. It's been the lowest scoring emoji, and it looks like it might win Pisces emoji. The blue heart. Connect to your heart. Feel into the color of blue here. It's safe for me to feel my sadness. It's safe for me to feel my grief. Even if you don't feel like that's true, just tell yourself that right now and notice what it brings up. My emotions support me and meet my needs. My emotions support me and meet my needs. Breathing that into the body, breathing light into the body, feeling yourself surrounded by darkness, but also by light, the duality of these two, the darkness of where you came from, the darkness of your deeper knowings, the light of your higher self and of peace. These are the columns of the High Priestess that we are being asked to sit between. I pulled a card earlier today, and I thought I was pulling it for my friend, but when I saw it, I realized it's for everyone. So here it is. It's the High Priestess. How are you embodying her today? And so I'll leave you with that. I'm safe and protected by my emotions. My emotions support me and meet my needs. If this was helpful to you, comment below, let me know. If you are interested in following my work, my name is Jeff Henshaw. I am an astrologer, a teacher, and a healer, and also a poet too. So thank you for being here. I love you all, and send this to anyone that you think might benefit from it. astrologycousins.com if you would like the support of a reading right now. This would be a very powerful time to do so. I'll be sending out a newsletter that is going to have a discount code for readings for at least through the end of March. And anything else? I have a workshop coming up on Black Moon Lilith, and I just cannot believe the timing of this. It's released on the Aries new moon. It's a download, so it'll be about, I said it was 90 minutes, it's gonna be about 2 hours, let's be honest. I got a lot of information to share with you. We're gonna talk about Black Moon, the Lilith's 9-year cycle. She just entered Aries at the end of January, right after the Saturn-Pluto conjunction in Capricorn. And I will go through Black Moon Lilith through each of the 12 signs and talk about what that invitation is for embodiment, on how to unlock the queer witch in your chart. I'm learning a lot. I've been really spending a lot of time on this. I was supposed to be working on that today, but I'm taking a break to be of service to humanity at this time. So, take sweet care, cousins, and remember, deep breaths.